Have you ever wondered what truly drives a woman to experience the peak of arousal? According to the New York Times, this state isn't just about physical stimulation, it's deeply tied to emotional safety and fulfillment within the relationship. In this article, we'll explore the highest expression of female pleasure and the key factors that contribute to achieving it. By understanding these dynamics, you'll uncover valuable insights to elevate the quality of your intimate connections. If you haven't joined our community yet, I invite you to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you're always up to date with our latest content. I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's discussion. If you find this content helpful, drop a 1 in the comments below. If it doesn't quite resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is invaluable. It helps me craft videos that better suit your interests and needs. Now, let's dive right in. Intense arousal is one of the most fascinating and profound reactions of the human body, especially in women. It is a natural response triggered by various sexual stimuli, but it goes far beyond the physical. At its essence, this state reflects a harmonious blend of physical stimulation, emotional security, and psychological readiness. Understanding this multifaceted process is key to fostering deeper intimacy in relationships. The physiological side of intense arousal is unmistakable. When a woman is fully immersed in the moment, her body undergoes a series of visible and invisible transformations. The skin becomes more sensitive, often accompanied by a flushed appearance due to increased blood flow. The breasts and nipples may swell as the body prepares for intimate engagement. In parallel, the genitals experience heightened sensitivity with increased lubrication signaling the body's readiness for deeper connection. Additionally, the heart rate accelerates and breathing becomes more rapid, creating a rhythmic symphony that mirrors the rising waves of pleasure. These changes are not isolated, but are interconnected, forming the physical expression of intense sexual readiness. Yet, while the body may respond instinctively to stimuli, the mind and emotions play an equally crucial role in enabling these reactions. Sexual arousal is not merely a mechanical process. It is deeply intertwined with how a woman feels emotionally and psychologically in the moment. Factors such as feeling appreciated, understood, and valued by her partner significantly amplify her capacity to reach this heightened state. Without these emotional underpinnings, even the most skillful physical stimulation can feel hollow or incomplete. This is where the role of emotional connection and communication becomes paramount. Women are more likely to achieve intense arousal when they feel genuinely seen and respected by their partner. Small gestures, such as making eye contact, offering verbal affirmations, or displaying non-verbal cues of affection, can create an atmosphere of trust and safety. This emotional groundwork ensures that physical intimacy is not merely transactional, but deeply meaningful. Moreover, the interplay between emotional intimacy and sexual arousal is reciprocal. As emotional bonds strengthen, the body becomes more attuned to the sensations of pleasure, allowing a woman to fully immerse herself in the experience. On the flip side, satisfying physical intimacy can reinforce emotional connection, creating a virtuous cycle of closeness and desire. Achieving this state of harmony requires conscious effort from both partners. It begins with open communication, discussing desires, preferences, and boundaries in a safe and judgment-free space. When a woman feels her needs and feelings are prioritized, she can relax and fully embrace the moment. Trust, care, and mutual respect are the invisible threads that weave together the fabric of intimate connection, paving the way for profound experiences of arousal. As we delve deeper, it becomes evident that understanding the science and psychology of arousal is essential for cultivating a fulfilling sexual relationship. In the next section, we will explore the importance of foreplay and how it acts as the bridge between emotional readiness and physical response, unlocking new dimensions of intimacy. Foreplay is not merely a prelude to sexual intimacy. It is an essential part of the experience that sets the stage for emotional connection and physical readiness. For women, this stage is particularly vital, as it allows the body and mind to align, creating the ideal conditions for intimacy to flourish. A well-executed foreplay session does more than arouse, it builds trust, deepens connection and prepares the body for the journey toward climax. The role of foreplay in enhancing connection cannot be overstated. For many women, physical readiness takes time, and rushing the process can leave both partners feeling disconnected. Foreplay creates a shared space where anticipation builds gradually, enabling both partners to tune into each other's needs. Touch, in its many forms, becomes a powerful language of love. Gentle caresses, soft kisses, and the rhythmic motion of hands across sensitive areas foster a sense of intimacy that words alone cannot convey. The act of kissing, especially deeply and passionately, serves as a bridge between emotional longing and physical desire, heightening the anticipation of what is to come. One of the most powerful acts during foreplay is oral stimulation, which, when approached with care and attentiveness, can be a profound expression of intimacy. Paying attention to the erogenous zones, such as the inner thighs, neck, and particularly the clitoris, can elicit waves of pleasure that set the tone for deeper connection. Gentle licking, soft suction, and consistent rhythmic movements, tailored to the partner's responses, show a level of care and attentiveness that elevates the experience. When a man explores these areas with patience and focus, it sends a powerful message of respect and desire, allowing his partner to feel truly valued. Equally important in foreplay is the emotional dimension it brings to the table. Genuine intimacy requires emotional attunement, where partners communicate their desires, preferences, and boundaries. Small actions such as locking eyes during a tender moment, whispering affirmations of love, or simply asking what feels good, build a foundation of trust and openness. This emotional safety enhances the physical experience, allowing both partners to surrender to the moment without fear of judgment or insecurity. Foreplay also serves as a time to explore the unique sensitivities of one's partner. Every individual is different, and understanding what elicits the strongest responses requires curiosity and a willingness to learn. A soft trail of kisses along the nape of the neck, a gentle trace of fingertips across the lower back, or a firm but loving touch on the inner thighs can unlock sensations previously unknown. By paying attention to subtle cues such as changes in breathing, the way her body leans in or pulls back, or the quiet sounds of pleasure, it becomes possible to tailor the experience to her unique needs. Beyond physical stimulation, foreplay is about fostering an environment of mutual respect and partnership. Expressing gratitude for the shared experience, offering compliments, and vocalizing appreciation all contribute to an atmosphere where both partners feel cherished. Such actions transcend the physical and build a deeper emotional bond that lasts well beyond the bedroom. To truly master the art of foreplay, one must embrace the idea that the journey is just as important as the destination. This mindset encourages both partners to slow down and savor the process, turning each touch, kiss, and whisper into an act of love and connection. As the rhythm of foreplay builds, the anticipation of what follows becomes even more thrilling, laying the groundwork for profound intimacy. In the next section, we will explore the barriers women face in fully expressing their sexual selves and the ways these challenges can be overcome to unlock deeper satisfaction and connection. In the realm of intimacy, psychological barriers can act as significant roadblocks, preventing women from fully embracing and expressing their sexual selves. These barriers are often rooted in deeply ingrained societal norms, personal insecurities, and external pressures. They create an invisible wall, limiting not only physical satisfaction, but also the emotional connection that intimacy seeks to foster. Understanding and addressing these challenges is vital for unlocking deeper experiences of pleasure and connection. A common barrier many women face is the fear of vulnerability. Society has long conditioned women to prioritize modesty and restraint, often labeling open expressions of desire or pleasure as inappropriate or unbecoming. This stigma can leave women feeling self-conscious or ashamed of their natural responses, creating an internal conflict between what they feel and what they believe they are allowed to express. As a result, many women hesitate to vocalize their desires or let go fully during intimate moments, afraid of being judged or misunderstood. The fear of judgment often extends beyond the bedroom. Women may worry about being perceived as too forward or improper if they express their sexual needs. These anxieties are compounded by cultural narratives that often cast women in passive roles within relationships, discouraging them from taking the initiative in intimacy. This creates a cycle of suppression, where women feel unable to assert their desires, leaving their partners unaware of what truly brings them pleasure. Another significant barrier stems from the weight of societal expectations and familial roles. Many women carry the burden of being caregivers, nurturers, and emotional anchors for their families. These responsibilities can lead to feelings of exhaustion and a diminished sense of self, leaving little room for personal exploration or intimate connection. The pressure to have it all together often leaves women neglecting their own needs, both emotionally and physically. This imbalance can manifest in the bedroom, where intimacy becomes another task to check off a long list of duties rather than a space for mutual connection and joy. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. These barriers have tangible consequences on women's ability to experience pleasure. When a woman is unable to fully engage in intimate moments, she misses out on the profound sensations and emotional release that come with unrestrained connection. This can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction, frustration, and even resentment, both toward herself and her partner. Over time, this lack of fulfillment can erode the foundation of the relationship, creating distance and misunderstandings that affect both partners' happiness. The impact of these psychological barriers isn't limited to the bedroom. They often spill over into other aspects of the relationship, influencing communication, trust, and emotional closeness. A woman who feels disconnected from her sexual self may struggle to connect with her partner on deeper levels, leading to misunderstandings and unmet expectations. This disconnect can create a sense of isolation, making it difficult for both partners to feel truly seen and valued within the relationship. Addressing these barriers requires a shift in perspective and an openness to change. For women, this means reclaiming their right to explore and express their desires without fear or shame. It involves challenging societal norms and embracing vulnerability as a strength rather than a weakness. For their partners, it means fostering an environment of trust and support, where open communication is not only encouraged but celebrated. Overcoming these barriers also involves recognizing and prioritizing self-care. Women must learn to value their own needs and desires as much as they do those of others. This includes setting boundaries, seeking support when needed, and allowing themselves the space to reconnect with their bodies and emotions. By doing so, they can create a foundation of self-awareness and confidence that enhances every aspect of their lives, including their intimate relationships. In the next section, we will explore how these barriers can be replaced with positive dynamics, strengthening the emotional and physical bonds between partners. By addressing these challenges together, couples can rediscover the joy and connection that intimacy brings. Sexual intimacy is a cornerstone of any thriving romantic relationship. For married couples, it serves as a powerful bond that reinforces emotional connection, trust, and mutual satisfaction. The act of physical closeness transcends its biological purpose, offering a means of expressing love and commitment. However, when this vital aspect of a relationship is neglected or imbalanced, it can ripple through every corner of the partnership, sometimes leading to disconnection or even infidelity. In the context of marriage, sexual harmony is not just about frequency, but about quality and mutual fulfillment. A relationship where one or both partners feel unsatisfied in their intimate life often becomes vulnerable to outside temptations. Emotional and physical needs left unaddressed can create a vacuum that breeds frustration, resentment, or feelings of inadequacy. Over time, these emotions can manifest as a search for validation or connection outside the marriage, threatening its very foundation. Infidelity is rarely a spontaneous act. It often stems from long-standing issues of unmet needs, a lack of communication, or an inability to reconnect after periods of neglect. Addressing these issues head-on can prevent such ruptures and restore the balance in a relationship. The importance of fostering open communication about sexual needs and desires cannot be overstated. Many couples struggle with discussing these topics due to embarrassment, fear of judgment, or the misconception that their partner should instinctively know their preferences. However, avoiding these conversations only exacerbates misunderstandings and leaves both partners feeling disconnected. Honest dialogue about intimacy should be viewed as an opportunity rather than a challenge. By creating a safe and non-judgmental space for such discussions, couples can learn to address their needs openly, ensuring that both partners feel heard and valued. A vital aspect of these conversations is the willingness to approach them without assigning blame. Discussions about intimacy can often veer into sensitive territory, where one partner feels criticized or inadequate. To avoid this, it's essential to frame these talks as collaborative rather than confrontational. Statements like, "I feel closer to you when we," or "I would love to explore this together," are constructive ways to express desires without making the other person feel attacked. Similarly, actively listening and validating each other's feelings can pave the way for mutual understanding and growth. Developing emotional intimacy alongside physical connection is another crucial step in strengthening relationships. For many couples, the emotional bond they share directly impacts their sexual satisfaction. A strong emotional connection fosters trust, allowing both partners to feel safe and secure in their vulnerability. This trust, in turn, enhances the physical experience, creating a cycle of closeness that benefits the relationship as a whole. Couples who invest time in building emotional intimacy through shared activities, affectionate gestures, or meaningful conversations often find that their physical relationship flourishes as well. Recognizing the dynamic nature of relationships is also key. Over time, external stressors such as work, family obligations, or health issues can take a toll on intimacy. Instead of viewing these challenges as insurmountable, couples should treat them as opportunities to adapt and grow together. Regular check-ins about the state of the relationship, including its intimate aspects, can help partners stay aligned and proactive in addressing any emerging issues. A flexible, growth-oriented mindset allows couples to navigate life's inevitable changes while maintaining their connection. Ultimately, intimacy is a partnership that requires effort, empathy, and mutual dedication. It's not merely about fulfilling physical needs, but about nurturing a bond that extends into every aspect of the relationship. By prioritizing open communication, emotional connection, and adaptability, couples can create a foundation that supports both their individual and shared happiness. As we conclude, it becomes clear that addressing challenges in intimacy is not just about improving physical satisfaction, but about fostering a relationship built on trust, understanding, and mutual respect. In our final section, we'll summarize these insights and provide actionable advice to help couples strengthen their bonds and enhance their shared experiences. Throughout this exploration, one thing is clear. Understanding the nuances of female arousal and intimacy is essential for cultivating meaningful and satisfying relationships. From the intricate dance of physical stimulation and emotional connection to the indispensable role of foreplay and overcoming psychological barriers, each element works in harmony to deepen intimacy and strengthen the bond between partners. A well-rounded understanding of these dynamics can transform not just sexual satisfaction, but the overall quality of a relationship. Recognizing the importance of emotional connection and foreplay is particularly crucial. Foreplay is not merely a warm-up, it is an opportunity to communicate love, respect, and desire. By creating an atmosphere of safety and mutual appreciation, couples can unlock profound moments of closeness that extend beyond physicality. Similarly, emotional openness and vulnerability form the bedrock of trust, ensuring that intimacy is not just a physical act, but a holistic experience. For women, embracing their emotions and expressing their needs unapologetically is an empowering step toward achieving sexual fulfillment. Letting go of societal expectations and internalized shame allows them to rediscover their natural responses and deepen their connection with their partner. Meanwhile, partners who prioritize understanding and responding to these needs foster a relationship built on mutual respect and admiration. To enhance the quality of sexual intimacy, couples must be willing to invest time and effort. Prioritizing regular conversations about desires and boundaries, exploring new ways to connect, and valuing the shared journey can make all the difference. These practices not only improve physical satisfaction, but also nurture a bond that grows stronger over time. Finally, we invite you to take action. Share your thoughts and experiences on this topic with your partner or in supportive communities. Open dialogue is a powerful tool for breaking down barriers and fostering deeper understanding. Dive into further learning, seek professional guidance if needed, and explore practical strategies to improve your intimate connection. The path to a more fulfilling relationship begins with curiosity and commitment. By implementing these insights and fostering an environment of trust and open communication, you can create a relationship that thrives both inside and outside the bedroom. A bond that is as passionate as it is enduring. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from this topic. Have any thoughts or personal experiences to share? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join our community for more empowering content. Thank you for watching, and until next time, embrace the journey with confidence.